talk about this, though. It's been a little more than a decade since 26 children and school staff members, they were shot and killed at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Connecticut. In the wake of that, the Sandy Hook Promise nonprofit, they've been working nonstop to stop gun violence here across the country, issuing a brand new public service announcement. Joining us right now is Nicole Hockley, co-founder and CEO of Sandy Hook Promise. Nicole, thanks for joining us here this morning. How you doing?
I'm well today, and thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
Good to have you on here. So what we talk about today, the inspiration behind using a teddy bear in Sandy Hook's Promise, the newest public service announcement. What do we know about this?
So after the Sandy Hook tragedy back in December 2012, over 60,000 teddy bears were sent to Newtown from people around the country showing their love and support, but it also became an important symbolism of the loss of innocence in childhood. And this PSA is really focused on the idea that we want let kids be kids again and have a good childhood experience rather than be afraid of school shootings, and let teddy bears just be in kids' arms rather than being placed at memorials and shrines in the aftermath of a school shooting. That's just not what we want for our kids today.
We know our first responders carry a lot of those teddy bears along with them when there's a traumatic incident, and they want to give those to the kids right away. Just give them something to hold on to and feel like things are okay, even though probably what they're experiencing in real life at that moment probably isn't, right?
Absolutely. I mean, giving a gift to a child who's going through a traumatic experience is certainly to be commended and applauded. However, we also want to ensure that the kids aren't going through these experiences in the first place. So preventing school shootings from happening is critically important, because this is not the experience that we want for kids, yet this is the reality that they are very often facing right now. And we have the ability to make a difference and stop these tragedies from happening.
These kids also have the ability to see so much more in their hand in the blink of an instant there. How can we ensure that kids aren't living in fear of gun violence when right there on their own smartphones, and many of these kids have at a fairly early age, they're able to look at things that could be very frightening to a child?
Well, certainly they can see a lot of frightening material on, phones and social media. However, this is also an opportunity where we see warning signs or violent content, or someone talking about planning a school attack or planning to hurt themselves or someone else. This is also the ability for kids, once they learn how to recognize those signs and take action, to prevent tragedies. This is something that we at Sandy Hook Promise do by training kids how to recognize those warning signs and take actions. And that has resulted in thousands of mental health interventions, over 700 youth suicides prevented. And as of this last month, we stopped our 18th credible school shooting attack because kids were trained in our programs and then said something when they saw a warning sign. So it works in terms of preventing violence.
Yeah, no kid should ever go to school thinking this could be the last thing if some violent outburst happens. Where can we get more information from you guys quickly before we go?
So our sandyhookpromise.org website has all of the warning signs there, as well as resources for adults on how to have conversations with your kids and how to bring our training programs to your schools and districts so that everyone can be part of preventing violence and keeping kids safe.
Well, thanks for all the great work you're doing, and thanks for being on with us here this morning.
Thank you.